And this is the global forecast for January 2019, brought to you by the wonderful people at AskTheAnswer.com, the UK's leading website for tarot readers, psychics, mystics and channelers. Now, January itself is a pretty fast month. Compared to the rest of the year, it's one of the two fastest months of the year. This is primarily because we've got 3 planets in Capricorn and an eclipse of the Sun, as well as Mars in Aries, square to everything in Capricorn, and a total eclipse of the Moon at the very start of Leo on January the 21st. So all this points to it being quite a bumpy month. There's going to be a lot of direct action without thought of the consequences. And you can be absolutely sure that as far as governments and political situations worldwide go, but particularly in Europe and America, that there's going to be a lot of headless chickens and there's going to be a lot of words spoken without thought of the consequences, and it's all going to get a little bit messy. And yet, for those people who are able to take direct action from a balanced perspective, without letting themselves get caught up in the heat of the moment, without letting anger, irritation or frustration get in their way, these people who can take controlled, disciplined, focused action will sow the seeds for the very long-term future. With the eclipses in January 2019, it is very much a time of endings and of closure, and you can expect globally a number of situations to come to a final and permanent end. And I do expect this is also the beginning of the end for certain things that have been brewing in the background in the UK as well as America over recent months. I think this will become even more obvious as we get into the middle of April. This is not a particularly easy month. It's a go-ahead month. There's going to be a lot of action, much of which will have to be reviewed as we get into February and March because it will be seen too presumptuous. But it's a crazy time where we're really looking at some big changes happening, not all for the better. So if a world were my client and all the people were one, I'd be saying, as far as January 2019 goes, world, have a considered month.